What's going on, guys? It's the Jolly Cuber here, and today we're going to be talking about why more people should be solving the Square-1. Now, this is the Shanghai Square-1, and ever since I've got this, it's kind of rekindled the fire for Square-1 for me. Back when I very first started cubing about a year ago, I got a Square-1 and I solved it a bunch, and I actually really enjoyed it, and then I got more puzzles and I just kind of fell away from it. But recently, after picking up this cube, I've gone back into it, and I've got to say, I am really enjoying it right now. If you haven't ever solved a Square-1 or ever played with one, definitely pick one up. They're a lot of fun. I know that they look really confusing, but I promise you they're not as bad as what you think. You know, it's like when you first picked up a 3x3, you thought, oh, there's no way I can solve this, or, man, this is going to be super difficult, but once you start doing it and you learn the notation and you learn everything, it's really pretty darn easy to solve. But more people should be doing this because it's a great event. It doesn't get as much attention as it should because it's really a great cube, a great puzzle. And it's actually a lot of fun to speed solve. It reminds me of a 3x3. I know that sounds strange, but honestly, when solving this, it reminds me of a 3x3, but almost in a better way. It's really weird, really hard to describe, but honestly, it's a ton of fun to speed solve, and I really like doing it. Now, a couple of problems is not a lot of people speed solve this, and because of that, we don't have some really great cubes. Companies and manufacturers, they aren't giving us really good cubes, and they aren't working on Square-1 because not that many people do it, and so they're kind of losing, they'll lose money. They won't be making a whole lot of it if they, design a really good Square-1, unlike, if they designed a 3x3. A lot of people buy a 3x3, but not a whole lot of people will buy a Square-1. If we get the scene a little bit bigger, then hopefully companies will start to release better Square-1s. Now, I understand it can be difficult to make a good one, just because of the weird mechanism and, just how the cube moves, but I think if we had more companies, put their time into it, we could really have a good Square-1, and I think that would draw a lot of people in. Because right now, I think a big reason why a lot of people don't do it is just because they don't turn all that well. I mean, turning's fine, but corner cutting and other things, they just don't flow very well. You have to have really accurate turning in order to be good at Square-1. We need to get the scene bigger. I'm not saying that I'm going to be switching over to Square-1 as my main and favorite event, but it's such a good one, and it's too bad that we don't have more people just solving it. If we did, the scene would grow a lot more, it'd help out a lot of people, and it would just make it better for just about everybody. That's going to wrap up this video. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brothers, tell your sister. You gotta tell everybody that you know. Thanks for all you do. We'll see you in the next one, guys.